Anime, cosplay, gaming, oh yeah, you can find them at the Tayo. We talking about TayoCon in Mesa. It's just like a mini Japan. Oh yeah, come geek with us. I said TayoCon in Mesa. It's just like a mini Japan. Hi, you heard me. Come geek. Masquerades, cute maids, hot guests, we got it. You want it, you'll find it. It's just like a mini Japan. Hi, you heard me. Come geek, I said TayoCon in Mesa. It's just like a mini Japan. Hi, J Fashion, live bands, dating games. Oh yeah, you can find them at the Tayo. We talking about TayoCon in Mesa. It's just like a mini Japan. Hi, don't stop. Let's make this a dance. Come on now to the Hare Yukai. Let's do this dance to the Hare Yukai. Let's make this a dance. TayoCon in Mesa. It keeps you from failing. It's just like a mini Japan. Check it out now. Otakus like this now. Hi. TayoCon in Mesa. It's just like a mini Japan. Poker rave, let's dance. TayoCon in Mesa. It's just like a mini Japan.
Let's bring it on down now. Oh yeah, you otaku's gonna like this. Come on now.
It's just like,
you know what I'm saying.
it's just like,
Come on, you otaku.
it's just like,
You know it, otaku, so why don't you just sing it?
it's just like a mini Japan.
Oh yeah, you said it. It's just like a mini Japan. Oh yeah, you would like this. Come on now, weeboo.
I want to be
Anime, cosplay, gaming, oh yeah, you can find them at the Tayo. We talking about TayoCon in Mesa. It's just like a mini Japan. Oh yeah, come geek with us. I said TayoCon in Mesa. It's just like a mini Japan. Hi, you heard me. Come geek. Masquerades, cute maids, hot guests, we got it. You want it, you'll find it. It's just like a mini Japan. Hi, you heard me. Come geek, I said TayoCon in Mesa. It's just like a mini Japan. Hi, J Fashion, live bands, dating games. Oh yeah, you can find them at the Tayo. We talking about TayoCon in Mesa. It's just like a mini Japan. Hi, don't stop. Let's make this a dance. Come on now to the Hare Yukai. Let's do this dance to the Hare Yukai. Let's make this a dance. TayoCon in Mesa. It keeps you from failing. It's just like a mini Japan. Check it out now. Otakus like this now. Hi. TayoCon in Mesa. It's just like a mini Japan. Poker rave, let's dance. TayoCon in Mesa. It's just like a mini Japan.
Let's bring it on down now. Oh yeah, you otaku's gonna like this. Come on now.
It's just like,
You know what I'm saying.
it's just like,
Come on, you otaku.
it's just like,
You know it, otaku, so why don't you just sing it?
it's just like a mini Japan.
Oh yeah, you said it. It's just like a mini Japan. Oh yeah, you would like this. Come on now, weeboo.
Anime, cosplay, gaming, oh yeah, you can find them at the Tayo. We talking about TayoCon in Mesa. It's just like a mini Japan. Oh yeah, come geek with us. I said TayoCon in Mesa. It's just like a mini Japan. Hi, you heard me. Come geek. Masquerades, cute maids, hot guests, we got it. You want it, you'll find it. It's just like a mini Japan. Hi, you heard me. Come geek, I said TayoCon in Mesa. It's just like a mini Japan. Hi.
Hi, hi. I just had to set up a load of shit, right, at the offset. Yeah, so I made the post saying I was going to begin in half an hour, and then I realized how much left I had to do to actually make that happen. So it's been a thing. I, for some reason, decided, yeah, sure, I'll reinstall NVIDIA Broadcast, so now things are probably fucked up. Um, My mouse is apparently out running low on battery and needs to be plugged in, but that's not happening because I don't know where the fucking cable is. Hello. Hi, hi. We are gathered here. By the way, that song has been in my head pretty consistently for over a decade. So I'm just glad that I can share the burden with you all. Um yeah. I mentioned that there was something of a panic buy. Well, I mean, it was a considered panic buy since we the plebs are no longer allowed DRAM. Um, as soon as that news came out, I was like, oh shit. They said that this was being discontinued. I don't know who heard about that, and so I decided to make the purchase there and then. Actually, it was the following day, but I was like, I'm just gonna buy it, and then when it arrives, I'll leave it in the box and see how I feel and see how things are playing out. Well, things did not get more encouraging on the front of actually getting one of these things in anytime soon. So I did it, and it has since. I got it for roughly RRP, and it's not. Let's see how it goes. Anyway, it's there. That's actually just the box, though. I did. It is in the system currently. The collab with Gamers Nexus is obviously going to happen at some point, but yeah. So it happened, and someone was requesting that I do it do it live, install it live, which I mean the you know the whys and wherefores and hows and how the fucks of doing that, sell it for a profit. I could do that, but I'm not going to do that because I'm not that person. Um, what was I saying? Something. Fuck it, do it live. Yeah, well, it was a consideration. It was never a consideration. I was never going to do that. But someone was requesting, seemingly sincerely, that they wanted to see how it was in how you install a graphics card, and I feel like how many people have how many people here have done that themselves? I presume a lot of you have done that and know how it works. But how many? Who? Okay, maybe more to the point. Who has not done it? I haven't. Me, as in, I guess you have not done it. I haven't. Never did it. Never will. Just did last weekend. What about? I have not. Haven't. Okay, so some people really haven't done it. I mean, that makes perfect sense. I just don't know. You don't know what's going on in the crowd. Um, so what I did is I recorded the process. I mean, I do have a video of it, but whatever. There is a video on Rose Plays Games of a long time ago when I put a whole PC together. If anyone wants to see that, it's still there. I need to figure out how to log into that account because I tried recently and I did not manage it because when you have multiple email accounts and they are linked to your various things in labyrinthine ways, and you have to try and determine where it all began. That's what happened. I feel like my mic is maybe a little high. Whatever. Um, where was I? Yes. So, what did I just say? Yeah, forgot my password. Essentially, that's what happened. But then I remembered my password and it still wouldn't let me log. It's fine. It's fine. This actually happened when I was trying to get into my Twitch account. I was like, oh, I'll try and get into that too. And then they sent me an email, but they said it was going to take 48 hours for me to receive the email that would then allow me to log in. So that never happened, and now it's expired. So anyway, that exists. So it's out there in the world. But that was a while ago, and I suppose they're much bigger now, right? So that makes it somewhat different. Anyway, we have a video to watch, and I did make several mistakes in the process that I'm keen to highlight for your enjoyment. I watched the stream from the other night, the card game stream. I played this game called Skogdal. If anyone wasn't here, it was fun. It's a good game. I'm enjoying it. We'll go back to it at some point. But I was watching myself play it, and I made so many mistakes. I fucked up so often, and I kind of enjoyed watching myself fuck up. It was like, it's amusing, isn't it? It's amusing to see people fuck up, and even when it's yourself, it's somehow there's something in that. In particular, if anyone recalls, I'll explain it to anyone who wasn't there. There was a card that came out that allowed you to spray your cards, or select cards, to make them cost less energy to use. And I was like quite excited about this. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I just pressed skip. So I was supposed to click on the card to take it or to use it, and I just pressed skip. I was like, great, cool, that's in my, my card deck now. It wasn't in my card deck. And people, yeah, some of you may have been there and observed this and even said at the time, you pressed skip, to which I replied, no, it's gone in my deck. It just has to come out for me to use it. So anyway, the upshot of this is, I got a kick out of seeing me fuck up, and in a similar way, I feel like an audience gets a kick out of that too. So look at all these people reaching a 3-stream streak. I hope you're proud of yourselves. By the way, at the end of the stream last time, I thanked somebody for their subscription, and only noticed afterwards that they have subscribed for 6 months. I mean, that shows a level of belief in the longevity of this stream that I don't have. So, I'm glad you feel so confident in things. I don't. Just to make that clear before anyone else does the same, I do not have that level of confidence. Let's see. All right. And on that note, thank you to HiHiWaiWi for the Prime subscription. Cheers. And Bruno de Grady also for the Prime subscription. Cheers to you both. So today I have a raspberry kombucha with pomegranate because I care about my gut health. So anyway, thanks to that person for having such a strong belief in me. Don't know where that's come from. And I shan't question it. So, let's look at this video. I filmed it in a very lo-fi way. What I did was I got my phone, which doesn't have a great camera, and I perched it on this desk here so that it overhung this area beneath me. And the phone, little did I know, has, well, I mean, it has autofocus, but when it was operating at such a close range, it's continuously, it's quite annoying. So it just adds to the annoyance that perhaps some of you will feel. So I'm going to bring it up and then figure this out. Again, I did all that. I was trying to figure all this shit out when I realised I didn't actually know how to do it, which is something. I was like, how do I get VLC? So I didn't figure out how to get VLC to work. It seemed less obvious than just sticking this in a browser and having at it. Thank you, Carl Richardson, 510 for the Prime subscription, and Vinta Tragedy also, and Sleagle. Cheers, guys. So this is my computer with the old piece of shit. No, like I said, I made a joke that it's a piece of shit that needs to go in the bin. It's not a piece of shit. It's a good card. Like, to be honest, it did everything I needed it to do, everything I asked and requested. But I was aware that Anno it might struggle with a bit, and also just generally a little bit scared that I was never going to be able to buy one again. So, you know, Nvidia need everything. So anyway, yeah. So here we go. Can I make it? Yeah. All right. So this is my old card, as I just stated. These are the liquid cooling tubes that overhang it, and these things are thick and swarthy and caused an issue. You can't see my mouse good. Yeah, so let's see how it plays out, shall we? And I don't know about the level. So this is an edited clip because it's just a lot of faff, isn't it? It's an edited clip. I don't know how high the volume is. I kind of just threw it together in a couple minutes. Let's commence our watch, and let's see if you can notice what I fucked up and when. I don't know. I can't actually remember what happens here. Let's see. Okay, that's me coming in. So that was, so first off, just to state, this is something you're supposed to do, right? You're supposed to ground onto your case. So you put your hands on the case to get rid of any electrostatic discharge, which could fuck shit up. So you do that first. I'm also just kind of leaning over it. I don't know why, looking at what's going on. Then, this is all coming in the left ear. Then unscrew. First screw, absolute doddle. Nailed it. Unscrewed it. Second one, it doesn't go so well. Let's see what happens. So I dropped it. Well, it dropped itself. It fell in, all right. That happens a lot when you're, at least to me. Anyway, so the screw's somewhere, but let's deal with that later, right? You know you'll find it once you get this out, that's the thing. It will appear, because there's not that many places for it to hide. You can always track it down. By hook or by crook, that screw is coming back out. So then, these have mechanisms that all operate in different ways, and so I installed that the 3080. I installed that in 2021. Maybe I could go on a little detour story about the 3080 Ti that I got. So I don't know if anyone was trying to get that card at the time. It was crypto mining boom time, and that card was in extremely high demand before it was launched. And when it was launched, there were insane queues online to get the card. I joined the queue at Overclockers. So I was in the queue trying to buy this card, that card there that's in the case. And you had a number, and I can't remember exactly what the number was, but it was a high number. And I was like, am I going to get one? Am I going to get one? The number comes down, comes down, comes down. At this point, you know all the cards are gone. They're gone, right? But I was still, you know, as long as I get my order in, I'm going to at some point get that card. So I stuck with it, and I did, in fact, get an order in. And I can't remember, as I said, I can't remember what number I was. Maybe I should find my email. I can't be bothered. But yeah, I got an order in September 2020. I was waiting for that card for months, checking what's going on, who's got Scan were getting all the cards, and people were getting their cards from Scan, and Overclockers for some reason were just bottom of the list, bottom tier. So I didn't actually get that card until, was it January or February? I think it might have been January. And as I said, crypto mining boom time. I did mine some crypto with that when it made sense back then in 2021. And I mined Ethereum, and as soon as I got it, I sold it right away. And almost made back the price of that card. So we're just sailing in profit right now. Anyway, so that helped justify getting the new one for me. Welcome to the club, Isladak TV 1324, 69er till you die. And thank you to Mr. Kulo Bok for giving out 5 community subs. That's generous behavior. So that helped justify buying something now. Anyway, so this card, we go way back. But it was a while ago, and I couldn't remember I did have a card in this motherboard before I got this. So yeah, I couldn't remember how it worked. All this is to preface it and say that much. Okay, so what happens? I cannot remember how this works. No, you fucking bastards. It fucking clicked, but it's not coming out. There we go. Alright, so we made it. So the first mistake was made there, right? Forgetting how this mechanism works. Easy mistake to make, especially when, like me, you're liable to just dive into something and assume it will work out. Welcome, One Hudson. 69er till you die. Yeah, so shit happens, man. Let's continue. Ah, the screw. I kept that bit in for the ASMR of it. And here, so there was plastic on it. This isn't necessarily a mistake. It's just a decision I made. When I installed it, I decided to keep the plastic on the fascia, or whatever you might like to call it, the faceplate. Because I'd considered taking it off right away, but then I just thought, if there's anything wrong with this thing, you know, returns can be a fucking nightmare with some companies. So it's just like, I'm just gonna keep it on, and then it will look like I never installed it, I never touched it. I just decided that I no longer wanted it, and they can have it back and probably sell it for, that's the point actually, they probably could have made more money on it. So maybe they would have been fine with the deplastification of the Anyway, that was what I decided to do, so I kept on. Just making that plain. That was a choice, not necessarily a mistake. Here we go. So, as you can see, these cables caused an issue for me. It's an extremely long card. And this is why I cut it down, because I was trying various approaches to getting this thing in. And I was had a brief existential crisis when I thought, am I actually going to have to take this out and put it back in afterwards? Because that was not, it really was not appealing to me to do that. So I stuck at it. And edged it in around them. See? Yes, just about. But here, there's a mistake. There is a mistake that has been made. Does anyone know or suspect what the mistake might be? Headset Hero has got it. I didn't remove, as you'll see, the plastic connector. The plastic cover of the connector. So I was trying to put it in briefly with that there, and then I realised fairly quickly, luckily, before I completely fucked my PCI Express slot up. Yeah, well done. That was. I'm glad someone caught that, because I definitely didn't, clearly, at the time. Onward. And then this part, it did take. I was trying not to obscure the phone, so I couldn't really get a good angle on it to line it up properly. But in the end, it nestled in quite nicely, as you can see. Very nice. But it didn't seem quite in there, which, as you can tell, I'm reviewing the situation. It was only when I actually stuck in the power cable that it finally clicked in properly. Because you need to kind of put some welly into it, which can feel a little uncomfortable when it's a thing that like that. And there it is, in the device that we now operate through. And this is new to me, this peg leg thing. Oh, you can't see it, hang on. You can't see it, sorry, my mistake. Hang on. Here we go. The peg leg. Because it's such a enormous item, it requires some support. So that's quite charming. It gives it a little bit of an eccentric air. There you go. I shall now turn that off and put me back. It is a 5070 Ti, if I didn't mention that already. Oh, it says it on the box. So, here we are. Operating on entirely new hardware. Can you feel it? Let's not talk about how much RAM I have. Not enough, and it's too late now. Um, new card, new me. Crisis will not run on it. Have you had the same driver issues? I don't know. To be honest with you, I plugged it in. I have not tried it out yet. One thing I haven't mentioned is that when I first started my computer up, there was an odd noise coming from the box. It's like a bum 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 bum, something like that, and it didn't sound good. So I opened it up, and I was like, "What is making that noise?" I thought maybe it was the top fan, or the other top fan, or the fan at the back. So I was pressing in the middle of them to slow them down. It was like, no, it's none of those. It was actually a fan on the card. But I pushed it in and then let go, and then it was quiet. So that's weighing on my mind a tad, but I think it may have actually been to do with the peg leg. I think it maybe was pressing on it in a way, in some strange way, or maybe it was even I don't know. So it hasn't made any noise since then. So I'm hoping it's fine, but I am somewhat concerned about that noise. The Rocketeer lol, thanks for the sub. Fan died and now you have no problems with it. No, it's going. It's going, it's fine. It's going, it's fine. I think. Oh, I also after that whole scenario was over and I felt comfortable that it wasn't necessarily fucked. I undervolted it through Afterburner and ran some tests on what was it? What's it called again? Furmark. And I got a good increase from that. So and I also adjusted the fan speed so it doesn't sound like it's taking off. Um, but we'll see how it goes. Okay. That went pretty smooth, really. The PCIe cover is an easy one to overlook. So true. So true. I feel like it is, if someone was paying slightly more attention, though, than I was, they may have not, in fact, missed that. What are we playing today? Well, that's something else. I haven't actually tested Anno. I tested it before I put the new card in, and I was going to test it prior to this stream, but um, there was too much shit to figure out, and my mouse is flashing disconcertingly. So, because if that USB needs plugged in, I need to find the cable. B, I need to actually plug it in, and the front USB that I could use is otherwise engaged with the webcam. So I hope it's all good. I hope it's all fine. Plug it in while I'm yapping. That would be a good idea, but only if I could access all areas required, which I could feasibly, but right now it just seems a little bit too much to ask. Finding things and plugging them in, which will involve crawling around under my desk, it's just not appealing. So hopefully this thing can hold up. We'll see though. So, how is everyone? Was that educational to anyone? Did you watch that and think that actually seems vaguely doable for me? Or how did it go? Yes. Yes, yes. It was fun and I also learned. Yes. Confidence to do it myself. Are you guys, do you just say this shit? It's like this is what she wants to hear. This is what the streamer requires at this current moment. I don't know. It was almost a cautionary tale. What have we learned from it? What have I learned from it? I've learned nothing. I'm set in my ways at this point, but might somebody else learn from that? They might learn to protect the screws as they emerge slowly from their holes. That's something I've failed to do throughout my... That's not a new thing. That is definitely not a new thing. That has happened to me multiple times. But it's one of those things that somehow I still am surprised when it happens. Magnetic screwdriver. Did you see the size of that thing, by the way? It was unwieldy. It was... Honestly, though, it was just the first one I found. I know there's a more appropriate one somewhere. I was just impatient. So that's the first mistake. Not acquiring the correct tools for the job because you just want to do it now. Again, as I say, this is not something I'm going to learn from, but feasibly it's something someone else could learn from. 2, protect the screw as it emerges. I've made that point already. 3, the plastic thing was not a mistake. Let's reiterate, it was a decision made, and thereafter I removed the plastic. It is sheathless and feeling free, living its best life, as some might say. The next thing, the people are saying you could have removed the cooler. Nah, you can squeeze it. You know you're gonna find a way to jimmy it in there, and those cables are extremely well insulated from anything I'm liable to do with a video card. Like, it's not going to damage it, is it? Let's face it. By the way, I didn't update the picture on YouTube, did I? Oh, fucking hell, man. I was just click go live and I haven't actually changed anything. It's probably the same on... Ah, fuck it. This is stuff I actually will event. That I will learn, I'm sure. So the PCIe connector plastic clip, that was the other mistake. Yeah, that's it. Other than that, smooth. This is all to say, though, it can, like, even... You start doing something like that, and I've done that many times, but there are always... You forget how annoying these things can be. It's just minor issues, but at the time when you're holding an expensive item, it can feel a bit like, what the fuck? I thought this was gonna... This is easy. This is supposed to be easy. It generally is very easy, but in the moment it can feel a little bit stressed. But you just got to keep going. Take deep breaths and all that stuff, and you'll get through it, even if you're uncomfortable. And the stream category and the title on Twitch are from the last stream. I thought I updated that. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Absolute. Let me see. That's okay. Okay, I did it, but I didn't press done, I suppose. Is it okay now? Is it been updated? And is it okay on YouTube? That's the question. The YouTube comments always are open. I keep everything open. It's just they're in different locations. Yes. Okay. Cool. Are you gonna look down on me because I only have a 3090? No, man. It still does the job. This is the thing. Like, I kind of just freaked out and bought something on a bit of a whim. But I think it was looking at the prices now, it feels like a good decision. But that card will still do a good job, you know. It's not like it was once. Will you ever do live reaction to your old vids? That sounds deeply unappealing. But you never know what lies in wait for us all. Okay. So, shall we play this game? As I said, I didn't set this up as I really did intend to. So it may not be optimized appropriately because I have not done any of that. Yes. Commence the game. Oh, it's Ubisoft Connect, isn't it, for fuck's sake? Wait, I think I may have circumnavigated that prior to updating my card, so hopefully it will remember the choices that were made. Okay. By the way, actually, before I embark, hang on. Can you? Just seeing if this is actually going to work. Okay, cool. I was going to say, before I embark, I have a query about. So, on my first streams, let's just see what will come. Okay. On my first streams, I need to turn this down. I was presented such that I was, it was around me. I was larger for a start, kind of. Was I? I'm not sure, but anyway, the green screen situation, right? Prior to my last stream, I appeared with a green screen, and I've changed to this small box just to see what it felt like, really. And I think it's fine, but what do people prefer? The game is too loud. Okay. Box is better, feels more natural. I like this. Box, 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 box. Okay. It's funny. People saying people don't care. People really care. People actually have preferences. Would it be possible to make it a circle or oblong shape? No. This game is so I have long loved Anno. As some of you may know, I made a couple of videos playing it on my Rose Plays Games channel, which I hope I do intend to regain access to that channel, and maybe do something with it, maybe with stuff from here, I don't know. But that's a nice idea. Anyway, so there's a couple of videos on there of me playing Anno 1404. Previous to that, I cannot remember the year, but I played the future Anno. I can't remember what that was called. And I also played Anno 1800. But I didn't, so when I was considering playing this, I thought it probably might make more sense actually to play that, because it's fleshed out. So it's got a lot more content to it, right? It's been out for a long time and they work pretty hard on adding new content, and I have like a later gold pack or whatever they call it. So I have all that shit. B, as I've mentioned previously, apparently with Anno 117, they have not really finished the game. And they've just rushed it out. So, but I figure if I'm playing it on stream, by the time I get anywhere near the end of the campaign, if we even get there, maybe it will have been filled in. So if we start now, maybe we'll meet in the middle, kind of thing. Yeah, we ain't getting there, lol. You've little faith. I mean, I also am of little faith, but it could happen. Anything is possible. Finding this screen quite nice and relaxing. I feel this stream is anything but the screen. It's a nice coastal scene. Feeling very comfortable and at peace. So yes, 1800. I did not finish that game. I played it, and I made it to a certain point, and I can't remember what happened in my first playthrough, but something fucked up, and I decided to restart. And then I restarted it, and just got really fucked up by an enemy who apparently a lot of people suggest now to turn off. Just turn off that enemy. I just spat on the microphone. Turn off that enemy, and I guess, yeah. So I was but there's another element to 1800 in that about a year before 1800 came out, I went to look at a flat to rent, and I really liked the flat, and I felt like me and the owner, we had something, you know. I was clearly the one to choose for the flat. They did not choose me, and I was aggrieved. I moved on with my life, and then I played Anno 1800, and one of the voice actors in Anno 1800 is the person that was the landlord that chose somebody else over me for the flat that I wanted. So I also have that heartbreak there in that game. Whenever I hear their voice, I feel rejected anew. So Yeah. So that's another reason why the prospect of going back to that game is not all that appealing. So for those reasons, all in, I have decided to go with this one, even though it has... Is that Bruce Forsyth? Okay, so I do actually have that old picture up. I probably have it up on YouTube as well. There's no card game here. I mean, this is the kind of thing I should update, but realistically that just fucks the stream up, doesn't it? So we just gotta plow on and accept that Bruce is there, even though he has no relevance today. But he's holding a card in which I am a Joker. And I'm a Joker, so... less talk, more action, I think. Let's see how this goes. My mouse is holding up, at least for the time being. Options. There we go. Proof is in the pudding. What should we go with here? Shall I go ultra high? Just keep it, let it, oh. I feel like we can take ultra high. Or can we? I don't know. Is my card about to have an absolute shit fit? This is the kind of thing that I should have tested out previously. Anyone have any ultra high? I feel like... I mean... Alright, let's see how it goes. I could open the benchmark. Shall I open the benchmark? The game is kind of unoptimized, so be wary. Yeah, this is something I've heard. Let's just go for it. Let's go for it. New game. Game mode. Campaign. I'm gonna do the campaign. You will play as Marcia Tertia, eligible daughter of Decimus of the Delta, the third Marcia born to the wealthy household at Naucratia, is a quiet and observant young woman. Like most girls her age, Marcia is expected to marry. Though being of patrician birth, she has little to say in the matter. Soon she must leave home behind to join her future husband, a Roman governor. Little does she know what part she will have to play. So, shall I be...
Luck, little brother. Be careful in that snake pit.
So the other option is Marcus, ninth son of Decimus of the Delta. After a childhood spent clambering all over Naucratia, Marcus, the tyrant's youngest, had to be hooked from the streets to attend his lessons. Tired of his son's antics, Decimus put him to work in the imperial granaries counting beans. Nothing, however, could have prepared Marcus for an unexpected summons that was to change his life.
Goodbye, Marcia. I'm sorry I'll miss the wedding.
Good luck, little brother.
I feel like I want to be
Careful in
the
that snake pit.
slacker. Then I can only exceed expectations. Bro is a bean counter. Would we all count beans? Definitely lagging a bit. Alright, well, I'm Marcus. Counting beans is what I do. No co-op. getting us into the Rome zone. Slowly but surely. Taking some time. It's really cooking us up some good landscapes, I think. This is installed on my... Here we go, set sail. Phew.
Things have been a little up and down.
My game's too
Not
quiet.
long ago, I built a city. Now, if the sea won't take me, it'll be the trousered savages to come.
This guy sounds nothing like a slacker.
Unless I find courage to live with the Tempest. My name is Marcus Naucratius,
Now Cratius.
and I'm an imposter. In the 40th year of Pax, I was summoned to Latium, province of long shadows. Herbs once decadent, made dust by fiery Occusus. I, of all people, was to oversee the restorations. When emperors call, we mortals answer.
Behold that.
From the land of pyramids, Marcus Naucratius Nonus, our glorious governor. We stand at the edge of history, witnessing the...
Salway?
Marcianus, welcome. Meet my wife.
Marcus, it's Marcus. What a pleasure to meet you at last. Now the ritual can begin.
The ritual.
The ground beneath every new city is blessed, and this city bears the name of an empress. Gigi Naucratii, filium Marcum hectera praese, constituo ut eam in Juliano nomine ad eternit.
We're throwing someone on the fire. Let's.
It is done. This is where I leave you to your very important work.
But, Imperator, I...
Good luck, Marconius. Wale, wale.
Wale! Oh jeez. I'm up.
Welcome to Juliana, Ere. I was asked to take care of things, knowing the affairs of the city as I do.
Oh, I thought I was the governor.
I exist only to serve. Emperor Lucius asked you be eased in slowly.
Ease me
Sounds
slowly.
good. But... what's our aim?
Rome's elite hold a rosy memory of the city of Ambrosia, destroyed in the eruption years ago. Building the new city of Juliana and rejuvenating this once great province will certainly win Emperor Lucius their favor.
Surely support for him is unanimous after such a long and glorious reign? I mean, the man gave us Pax.
Normally, yes. However, he recently informed the Senate of his plan to make
I just
Empress
looked at
Julia
the mouths aren't
Rome's
exactly
first
lining up with the
empress
speech,
and
are they
his
here?
effective heir.
A ruling empress? I'd be surprised if they ever agreed to that.
We should begin, Ere?
Yes, of course. Lead on.
They were going to come back and make the mouths sync with the speech, but obviously that got cut also. Curse dispelled. Many goods require multiple production buildings.
To the continued growth of our city.
We need wood. Okay, how we... This is... no. 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 Unfortunately, we are a little optimistic in the levels we could achieve here. Very high. Begrudgingly. Don't ignore us. Apologies. I shall try not to. Should we have a little... Alright. Did everybody enjoy? Oh, the stream has gone to shit, hasn't it? Oh my god. Jeez. Okay. Okay. Cap the frame rate, good idea. So very high. Maybe I'm just gonna go high and see if that's not improved things. So what's happened here then? VSync's on though, so I don't think I want to be limiting the frame rate. I can try. No, it's not. See if that helps. No. I've got it on high now. It's still lagging out. Is it? Yeah, the game is lagging out as well as me. Okay, well I have turned VSync off now, and I have the frame limit. I presume it's applied. It doesn't say to OK or apply, so I don't think it is a bit better. It's the same, isn't it? It's not good. I can see I'm operating on about 20 FPS, no? Looks good now, does it? Okay. Maybe my OBS is just lagging out. Just gonna check on Twitch, see what it's like looking like for me. I mean, it looks laggy as fuck for me. It's good, it's good. Upscaling on. Has that done anything? Oh, that's looking better for me now, actually. Close Twitch. Yeah, that's something I can do. Seems better? I'm on Windows 10, not 11. I mean, you know, it's difficult not to feel somewhat aggrieved by the fact I've just spent that much money and this is the situation, but maybe it would have been just completely a no-go with the 3080. So it was totally worth it. It was totally worth it. All right. We need wood, and we will acquire it. Have to figure out how this UI works. Is it okay now?
Woodcutters and sawmills.
This looks a bit shit on mine OBS, but game is rough. I think we're just gonna have to put up with it for now. I've done the driver updates. I've done all that. Believe me. Use the mouse wheel to scroll through correct. I require wood. Playing with the cursor on the construction menu, use the mouse wheel to scroll through the categories of buildings. Construction menu, scroll. I need to build. Do I need people first, perhaps? Need to make a home. Need to make a home for a person. Here we go. We have Liberty. Wood, wood, wood. Should have gone with Marcia. Marcia's gone. She's of no concern to us. I'm sure she's fine. He has a home. Let's just have a little look at the options here. How do I build anything else? Aha. I don't know how I feel about this scrolling mechanism. These are down here. How do I build a woodcutter? What the hell? Falling at the first hurdle here. What am I missing? Wood, 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 wood? How do I build? Great start, I know. Where the fuck is the wood at? The little house makes a little house. Time's a wasting. Can we, refund game. No, I've built a road. I've built a road here. Here's a road. Below the crane. No, that's just... that is my timber. Ah, okay. Alright. I see. That's a little bit of a confusing choice on the UI front there. I know. Put it over here.
Woodcutter in forest near our trading post.
Near our trading post. Go there. More milk
The
and
sawmill should be situated between trading post and woodcutter.
quite right. Don't take out any trees.
We can attract local freedmen by building housing, Ere.
We have one house, but I'm sure we can figure a way to conjure more. Diagonal construction. Wonder how I rotate things. Yeah, you'll get a road if you're just a little bit more patient than that. You have to ask yourself, though, do you deserve one if you're not going to wait your turn? You need 10 of these bad boys, alright. I'll say up front that I like to make what feels right in the moment. And then just settle with that later on. Some people I see, they go to vast efforts to rebuild a city after it's already going, to make it more attractive or more optimal. But I operate on the principle of I made that choice and I'm sticking by it, regardless of what may come in the future. Unless there's something seriously amiss or running amok, then I'm happy to stick with my choices no matter how ugly or incorrect they may be. Nourishment.
I've got to put food on people's tables. This is serious stuff.
Oh, come on, Marcus, why are you such a drip? I thought you were cool. Food. So this is some food, but it's locked. Surely we can get some. I've built many a residence already. Game. Look at them. We have 10 as requested. Perhaps I can request some. Yeah? Don't really want to start ordering in already though. I'm not exactly the most wealthy, and I'm sure I can get a fisherman going. Why is it locked? Oh, okay. I just had to unlock it. Sardines. A family picking at the bony sardine can still be fed and kept in health. Porridge. Porridge is a staple, easy to produce for the masses. No one loves the taste, though. It depends what you put on the porridge. Who misses the forests? There's a few around. This looks very cozy. I can't pan to the left because you guys are over there. This massive fish.
Tell me, when did Aristoteles escape? Is that his towel you're holding?
I didn't catch that. Can you repeat? Something about holding a towel? Anyway, this is all very cheerful, isn't it? I can see myself wandering down here of an evening. Oh, sorry, apologies, there's no road. But again, just wait your turn. I was admiring the view. River slot. Certain buildings can nestle along the river. Someone's seeking an audience with me. Olympus passes you, straining under a heavy load of timber. He carries the hopeful air of one who has recently celebrated his manumission, freedom from slavery. Despite his burden, he stops and hails you as his governor. How do you respond to him? It's tempting to seize his goods. But I don't think that's the kind of governor I wish to be. What does he have? He has some wood. 400. In a way, he's asking for them to be seized. Subjugate him. Guillotine. Can you rob him? Wish him well. Is it seizing if they're your goods? Well, yeah, I'm paying him for my own, what's rightfully mine. You don't need wood though, spelt wood, W-O-U-L-D. Sorry, I shouldn't. That sees his goods sort of behaviour, isn't it? Loving the streams. I'm glad to hear it. Foreign Winter, thanks for the sub. And Cake Lord, also, thank you. There are a couple of singular bits. Maximum Shoe, thank you for the sub. I'm torn here. I feel like he could at least offer me his goods. If he was a serious man. Why FPS drop? Is it dropped again? Is it dropped for you? How's it looking? You can't tell unless I move. It's fixed. It's fixed. Okay, not okay. Maybe the stream quality doesn't need to be 1080p. I think it does. I think that's the bare minimum. Oh, well, let's just plow ahead. On this occasion, welcome Selka Kuk Yovers 1553. Cheers. 69er for now and forever. Because it's like a nice day and I just had a little wander down by the fisherman and I'm feeling generous. I will buy his supply, but I will bear him in mind, remember his face and his name, and in future he may not be as lucky.
That's the way of it then.
Is it? He's just trying to wind me up now. The Libidus blinks as if he can hardly believe his luck. That wasn't at all the affectation he had there. He accepts the coins with a quivering smile. Passers-by eye you with a mix of curiosity and approval. That's just the kind of guy I am. We are stacking up the fish appropriately.
On and on about the old Greeks. Heard it all before.
We have an audience for someone else.
Something for your consideration, Harry.
Your residents have needs that are grouped into categories such as food, fashion, or public services. It's up to you to decide which needs you provide. For early residents, one needs cover an entire category. Once each category has been provided for, you can upgrade residences to the next tier. So this is a mechanic that is the same as prior annos. Porridge. Shall we get some porridge on the go? Get the saucepan popping. Oat farm. Where should we build the oats? Because this is going to... I don't have a... what's it called? Like a marketplace building yet. It's alright, we'll build probably over this way in general, so I prefer the market to be in the middle. But we'll have that option if we build it this way. So where do we wish the oats to lay? I quite like having things.
Slaves are fed on less, Ere. I dare say these people should now be content.
Okay, maybe this is the oat zone. Problem is there's a fair few trees, but I feel there's... There is much in the way of foliage every which way, so... It will be here. But this is lavender, is it? Because there's something I'm supposed to do that at some point in the future. Where does it tell me what? Okay. Lavender fertility. I don't want to railroad over my future lavender fields short-sightedly now. We need to find somewhere. OT. We don't have any bridges. What do you think if I build a road across? A bridge may appear. Let's test that hypothesis. Yes, okay. Alright. Damn, there's lavender everywhere. We're fairly lavender rich. Maybe it's not a concern. Nonetheless, I think I will attempt to build in a non-lavender location. Maybe over here looks good. Here, yeah. It's fair, it's pretty far, but these guys have to get their exercise somehow. Let's build some lovely oat farms. How many fields do I get per oat farm? There's only one way to find out, but it does upset my planning. Okay, we'll put it here.
The one from the coins and the statues.
Whoa, up to 80. So one farm can offer us much oat. Oh no, okay, it's not that substantial. Go this way. Build back. There we go. Very nice. And a porridge stand. Is there a way I can assess what this is without... there's an exclamation mark there. I don't have enough of it. Do I? But what is it? I can't see it. Okay, well, it's still letting me build it. Get this off down here out of the way. But close to town. How many should I... I wonder how many do you think I need more farms? I wonder what the ratio is, farm to porridge stand for highest efficiency. Well, the bald guy here, he's waiting for me, but I was busy. He can wait. No warehouse in range. Oh shit. See, I'm forward planning, but we're not there yet. Okay, well, it makes sense to build a warehouse over here anyway. I'm sure there will be much production. It's not ideal. I would have preferred to not do that right now, but needs must. And they need their porridge.
Cook 'em sardines, dripping with oil, picking me teeth with the bones.
That's more than I needed to hear, my friend. We got two now. Well, one's a tutorial. I've already built the warehouse though. Let's see what he says. Production buildings require a road connection in order to receive and distribute goods. Done. Newly produced goods are delivered to the next warehouse or trading post or production building that can process them. All warehouses and trading posts on the island share the same storage. Goods on one warehouse. Yep. Yes. What about this guy?
People are fed, Ere. Your accounting experience is serving you better than perhaps expected.
Oh, that. Grain districts by the Nile are small beans next to running a city.
Or running entire provinces. And yet,
He loves
the
his
Emperor
beans.
has seen fit to invite you for dinner.
Me? Dine with the Emperor?
The pleasure barge will come for you shortly. Unless you'd refuse the invitation?
No, no. Perhaps I should bring something for the table?
Just show up with nothing. I don't know. You bring sardines to dine with an emperor, and I feel like it's almost a diss. But the options would suggest that it's better than going alone. Need sardines for moral support? Take sardines. Crazy FPS drop when this guy appears. It's probably something they've built into the code so that you can't see how awful the syncing is on the voice. Okay, 10 FPS again. Alright, let's get through this screen quickly. And take some sardines, and if it's a diss, well, so be it. Your household prepares a platter of sardines. The smell is ... invigorating. This suggests to me that it's not the wisest choice. Bring a stinking plate of fish. The Imperial pleasure boat is on its way to pick you up. Where is it? En route, but not yet arrived. How's everyone doing? In the residence panel, you can review which needs you have unlocked and which ones you already fulfill. Needs are sorted into categories such as food, fashion. We know this. Providing one per category is enough to progress. So he's missing public service and fashion.
Old man was stubborn as a mule.
When I was a lad, I'd tread water at the funnels. The smell of that tub makes you never want to wash again.
I'd suggest it's early days to require fashion. He's looking fine. Perfectly acceptable. Okay. Perfect supply, but he would prefer more in the way of porridge, but that will come in time. Oh, I need more people here. Okay, need to build a couple more homes. Maybe I will leave a gap for a road at some point.
The Roman city planner builds around public spaces, Ere. Romans thrive on community and opportunity.
I suppose public buildings include things like markets and tavernas.
So we can build the market, and as suggested, okay, so I need to scope this one out. What I want is another row of houses.
Public services should be erected close to residences in order to meet people's needs.
That makes perfect sense. Thank you. So we're sketching this out. A market is built roughly here. No, a road is there, and the market is here. And then we can do as such. I don't want bends on my roads. I need to put houses there. I hope that, I'm sure that'll be perfectly agreeable for a nice little home in the future. So, can we have a little look at production situation here? He has no oats. 0 of 4. What's the oat situation? So that suggests that we need more than one oat farm, which makes sense. I'll build another alongside this one. Can you please rotate? Okay. I'll go square and then I'll fill in.
Even a Libertus can expect to wear more than the clothes he was born in, Ere?
Wait.
To think, without me, my citizens would have no clothes. The potential for embarrassment is huge.
Very nice. I've played Frostpunk. I played the first one. I did enjoy it. I liked. I played it in the winter, and it had a very. It was a nice experience, but I wasn't interested in Frostpunk 2. I didn't like the way it was different from what I ascertained from watching videos and things. It didn't really. But as I understand it, the next Frostpunk is returning to maybe more of the approach of the first one.
This may be of interest.
Each need you fulfill per residence increases different attributes. The most important ones are income and population. Attributes can benefit your city. For example, increasing your population will increase your workforce. Income will increase your wealth over time. As the city grows, the demand for goods grow with it. Check regularly if your residents' needs are fulfilled to mitigate economic impact. It makes sense. So this is okay, so essentially I'm in deficit. That's okay for now. We are looking a little bit on the fritz, however. I won't be building a tavern as yet. Let's restrain ourselves. Select the Imperial Barge. I've got my sardines. I need to be a little bit more wary of the time that's passing, and maybe if I haven't looked if I can slow it down, but I've been...
What is that smell? Oh, Marcus, it's you.
Oh, that'll be the sardines. I thought, well...
I knew it was a
I
mistake.
thought.
Ah, that's quite all right, dear. We'll send them to the kitchen. Do sit down. How are you, Marcus?
Marcus, you fucked up
I hope
again.
looking after a great city isn't wearing you out.
It's not yet that much of a city, your empress.
Ah, but one day Juliana's monuments will be a marvel to behold. The glory of an empress.
I'll do my best.
And you'll have time. Patience is my watchword.
Julia will succeed me as Rome's first empress regnant. It is decided.
I fear the Senate may still press you to adopt, my love. Any one of their number, any man, even Calidus.
Low-born Calidus? Never. To Pluto with them. More wine, Governor?
Sorry about the FPS drops during cutscenes. Oh, my Twitch is still in just chatting. Of course it is. For fuck's sake. Let's fix that. Some shit start up. Hold. Just one moment. Here we go. It's lagging to fuck. Excuse me. while I take a million years to do it as a result. Sorry guys, this is frustrating. It's lagging like crazy, so it's really difficult to actually do anything. Come on. Okay. It is done. Yeah, I'm lagging, I'm sorry. It's the cutscenes are causing issues, it would seem. Hang on. Alright. Your plate is full. The Emperor and Empress are watching you with polite interest. You could just eat, or is now the time to talk? What topics do you discuss? Ask after your hosts, ask after your father, ask about the ruins on Juliana, ask after Ben Balian, eat quietly. Can I talk about my bean counting pursuits? If they're watching me with polite interest, I think they don't just want to see me eat. I'll ask after them. How are you guys doing?
Why, thank you, Marcus. Latium is a lovely place. Far away from all the intrigue. If only the Legatus Calidus would desist in sending us his demands. This place would feel like the holiday paradise it once was.
Tja, that arrogant little camp follower. He will never be emperor. Never.
Wow. I'll ask about my own dad.
Good old Decimus. Ha! Had a bite to him like the Crocs. The Delta was the place to be back then.
You knew each other before?
Oh yes, yes. Who do you think put him in charge of Egyptus?
The ruins are the remains of old Ambrosia. Never a place more alive. Temples, spas, ocelli swaying in the breeze.
Ah, what I would give to sit in the shadow of the lime trees again, admiring the frescoes at your father's house.
What happened to it?
Admiring the frescoes.
I mean, the city.
Old Augustus erupted and swallowed it up in ash. Then some old crow starts talking about a curse and everyone believes it. But they'll be back. Juliana's consecrated ground now.
Okay, I have no interest in Ben Balian. Perhaps someone once mentioned him, I don't recall. It's time to eat quietly.
Clammed up, lad. We've got a little surprise for you.
Oh, good. You remembered.
I've decided it is past time you had your very own ship. What do you say, Marius? When I
Lovely.
see the ruins on your island, I recall the streets I wandered in my youth.
Ambrosia. The city that was lost.
That's the one. Now take the stage, lad. Strut. Let your prodigy swell.
Strut. Right. Yes, my emperor.
Good.
I feel like it was implied that
Good.
that I could strut, but I'm getting no strut. No suggestions of strutting from him.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
Guess we're going home. Through some fog.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
Think about, where am I? Right click on your island on the minimap. Where is my island?
Still,
Tis here, tis here, tis here.
had one right away.
You fool.
Time flies.
governor, aren't I?
Nice to have a little gander there at what's available should we wish to take by force in future. Taking a bit of circuitous route here. So we will allow my prodigy to swell. I think that was his suggestion. Have a ship. So can I adjust the time, as in speed or slow? Yes, I can pause. Okay. That's wise to do, rather than just let it amble off without my say-so. For example, when I was adjusting the stream settings, category, that would have been a good time to press pause in retrospect.
City, Juliana, to grow.
Most of old Ambrosia is below ground now. These ruins are just the ears.
Are these the ruins?
Clearing smaller ruins only requires some of your workforce.
No, there are several. Which are the closest and therefore easiest to... Do you have to build a road for them to do it? No, that's okay. That would seem like a bit of a tall order. Yeah, I completed Deus Ex, it's done. Did you not see those streams? Reach 0 of 100% fashion needs. Okay, so what do we prioritize? Beer or clothes? They seem to be requesting fashion ahead of a tavern. This situation. We need to start selling things. Can we do that as yet? And if so, how? Peer-to-peer trading, very nice. Research the discovery peer-to-peer trading from the research range to get additional cargo transfer points and thus avoid slow harbour traffic. Select a good to set up automatic trade and minimum stock. I'm wary of beginning to sell things so soon. We don't really have enough of anything to warrant it. So let's crack on. Clothes, is it? Get some hemp. It's got very dark, hasn't it? I think I'll continue to set my farms up over here. Oh, this one doesn't. Oh dear. I forgot about you. Apologies. Yeah, this seems like a good spot for a hemp farm. Continue to do the long fields. Yes. And the spinner. Maybe I'll wait. Just hold fire on the spinner until we have more of a collection of hemp from which to pull. He's sleeping because there is not as yet any hemp to collect. It's understandable. What do we need? Do we just build a tavern straight up? Do we not require anything to sell at said tavern? Maybe I will. No, I won't. I'll wait until they're demanding it. I think that's the best approach. You don't want to set their expectations too high at this stage of the game. What do people think of my long field design decision? Too short. Nice. It's not the size of the field that matters. More farms, it's alright. Have you considered making it longer? Aesthetically long. Quite ugly, but we'll see how it plays out. I just like, it's easy to slot them in like this, isn't it? I do know what you mean. It's ugly, but... And also, they have to walk a long route to the bottom of the field to... But I wonder if that's really factored in at the algorithmic level. Maybe I'll build another hemp field while we're at it. Another long hemp field. There we go. How are we doing for hemp? We have 1 hemp. We have 1 oat. Okay. The oats are not being supplied at an appropriate speed. We need more oats. No. No. Let's see how this one goes. It doesn't appreciate the laying down of oats. It's quite particular about where you lay the first oat. There we go. See, it begins to... its aesthetic quality grows as they stack sideways. Sowing the wild oats. Build cereal factory. What cereal shall I produce for my citizens? I'll just pause it for a moment while we consider this. I haven't played Manor Lords because it is still in... Is it in alpha now? I want to play it when it's ready for me. I mean, I've gone ahead with this one, which apparently isn't ready, but Manor Lords, I do want to play. But I have patience. The new GPU is a 5070 Ti. It's over there, but you can't see it right now. Maybe I'll have a little... Is it gonna... I'm not gonna touch anything because we're having some performance issues. So I'll keep things as they are. Raisin bran, honey bunches of oats, fruity pebbles, grape nuts, Reese's Puffs. Disappointing. I've tried those, and although I like other Reese offerings, I do not enjoy the puffery. I bought Manor Lords like years ago and it still hasn't gone anywhere. Yeah, that's kind of what I was gathering. It's a shame, isn't it? I mean, I notice how often I say presumably on stream, so I'm gonna try not to use that word anymore for at least a short while. One would assume that they are using the money that they have acquired from putting a game on Steam far in advance of it actually being ready to ensure that the game's ready, but maybe they're doing that and it's just proving more difficult than anyone could ever have imagined. But I'd hope that it's ready at some point. A shame I got ripped off. Yeah, well, you did buy a game when it was an alpha, so it's a gamble, isn't it? Golden Grahams is a good choice, but cinnamon is not something we are apparently able to grow on this island. Oyster, yes. Grape, yes. Growing oyster. Fetching oyster. Fetching iron, gold. And mackerel. And lavender, of course. Need to buy a few more DLCs to play the full content of this game? I don't think any DLC is available as yet. Zoom in on this paused field. He's looking somewhat purple, but he has a good collection of oats. He must be overheating. And this guy.
Your grandfather paid for this land, arm and leg fighting the Gauls.
You're paused, excuse you. He has appropriate clothing, but this guy is just, he's given up. I wish I could zoom in more to look at his face, but I feel it might depress us all. Need to build a road over here, don't I? Okay, let's unpause. I don't know how my sardines went down. It didn't seem that they were appreciated in the way I'd hoped. Well, I was, as you know, I did query whether we should even bring the sardines, and I wondered if it was an accidental insult. But we did make the decision that it would have actually been rude to not bring the sardines. But I think I was wrong in that. I think I was wrong. I should say Marcus was wrong, because ultimately he's the one who brought the sardines, although he was advised by me. Marcus always fucks everything up though, so that's what one should expect. It's like bringing spaghetti to a barbecue. Is that the thing? Were the sardines too plebeian? Because that was my general opinion. But I wondered if my idea of a sardine was different to an emperor's idea of a sardine, but it turns out we're not so different after all. Should I build more houses? Where can we look at some stats? We need to know. We have 56 people. How many of them are working? That's the question. Population affects the workforce available to you in production buildings. The population is divided, blah blah blah. So where can we see who's working and who's laying about all day? So I guess we have 56 members of Juliana. Members. residents. And I think 28 of them are actually doing anything. The rest are just enjoying themselves. Which is fine. I accept that that's a pleasant way for them to live. However, it is a serious drain on our economy. Therefore, I won't be building any more houses, and they will not be getting a tavern. You'll get a tavern when you fucking well earned it. Do I want you to upgrade when you're just lying around all day? Not sure. It's gonna cost me wood. Of which I don't have a huge amount. Maybe I should be... I need more woodcutters. Pleasant little tune. Oh, I fucked up. Oh well. No, it's fine. I don't really have much option. Sorry for ridding some precious trees. We're at 100% in the sawmill though. Yeah, we need more wood. And what about over here? The kitchen is busy. But the oat stash is fairly low. The oats are low. The oats are low. But it's quite plausible that I pressed pause a long time ago and this farm has barely got going as yet. So if I wanted to make a tunic, what would be the maintenance cost of that? A little bit high. I think they're going to remain tunicless for the foreseeable until we get this economy a little bit more. Although, if they're happier, they pay more tax, don't they? Is there an option to adjust the tax yet? Lose workforce from the current tier. I don't think I need... I'm not really required... It's difficult, isn't it? When do you make that leap? Maybe we'll just have a single upgraded house. Have a single upgraded house just to make everyone else feel like they should be working harder in life. Jealousy is a valuable commodity. It's a consideration. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll get some tunics, but only allow one person to wear them. I don't know if I can... I think they can all... I think they will all wear the tunics that as they see fit, but only one of them gets the upgrade on the house. Where should I put this? This makes sense. Slam it in there. The decision has been made. Tunics are on their way. I should probably be having a little look around on here, shouldn't I? I don't want it to fall foul of anyone, because at the moment it's my only ship and I have no means to make any more. But I should probably have some amount of information about what I have to deal with later. So let's have a little mosey around. I'll send him off here.
Festina Lente.
And we'll see how if he ever comes back. Which he may not. Thanks for the sub, Reality Nightmare and Chrysalis MC. Cheers. No, whoops, didn't mean to do that. That was me just clicking back. Sorry. You go ahead. Quest target. I have a quest, do I? Okay. In the unlikeliest of appointments, you, Marcus Naucratius, have been confirmed as the new governor of the forgotten senatorial province of Latium. Years ago, the terrible eruption of nearby Mount Ocassus destroyed the once great city of Ambrosia, and your first duty as governor is to rebuild it anew under the new name of Juliana, after Julia, Emperor Lucius's wife. Wait, this is well underway. Sorry for just reading that out. That was optional. The ruins of old Ambrosia. Beyond the small beginnings of Juliana lie the ruins of an older and vast city, Ambrosia, destroyed in a terrifying eruption some few years ago. So, did I not request some ruins were removed? Are they just sitting in their houses, playing PlayStation? So we do need more. Okay, alright, no worries. Let's get some more houses built. A drain on the... I don't know. They're draining me. Draining me apace. I'm not sure about this. We need to sort this shit out. How do we trade? I don't want to give away the weapons, but the porridge can be sold when above 10. And this is probably... We just need to get things... No, I'm going to put it higher than that. I'm going to say 20. And we'll just get the... We just need to increase production. Usually by now you've had some sort of quest that offers you money. Just reading some unrequested advice, but nonetheless, perhaps I should consider it. Important to place the production buildings inside your city because they give a revenue bonus to houses in radius. But then it's all a mess. I like to zone. How close is close? These production buildings are... Okay, so this one, I see. Ugh. I like to build with foresight, not for just how it is now. Okay, well look, we'll get a few production buildings nearby, just muddying up the place. Annoying. So we're gonna have to stack some production buildings around the center here. Which isn't really my preference, but if I'm missing out on boosts, then I suppose I should do as the game wishes. Get some Piliuses. Oh, I need some sheep though. I'm happy to have some sheep. They are best suited to this location. Are they? Maybe my livestock can go elsewhere. Are there any negatives to having farms or anything nearby? Yeah, this has a sort of dark cloud around it that I guess means it has negative effects.
Against liberty, the plebeian classes may now be ready for a life in Juliana.
Every time something happens in this game, I remember that time is just passing me by as I idly wander. Okay. So, how's the production looking? Not sure where I see I haven't discovered where I see the if there's a way to see this in a slightly more useful way. Well, we are growing in oats. Our oats do swell. Don't want to over-oat the situation. If I hover over the sheep, it tells me of status effects. Does it? Okay, look, let's build more houses, fine. If we need people to sit around doing nothing, then I'm all for it. But I did want to make some production buildings here, and I've just fucked that up. It's okay. The production will have to be... Maybe the production can be along here. I have a tendency to jog my leg, which makes me vibrate. I just want to state that that's what's actually happening. Build my production city elsewhere. I feel it's too early to have a production city, but maybe. Okay, so yeah, residences are increasing because they pay me tax, I presume. Presuming that presumption is presumious. Let me reflect on how many additional residences. Upgrade a residence. I can upgrade a single residence, maybe by now. I may have the required tunic stock. And I can do this.
We have made a discovery under the debris of Ambrosia.
So who's going to be the lucky fella?
Fancy me in a tunic? I mean, who'd fancy me without?
They all look somewhat similar. So, how shall I make this decision? I'm gonna have to zoom in and see whose jib I prefer the cut of. I feel that she deserves it, but is this even her house? We can only go on what we can see. I shall provide her with a luxurious residence.
I think, dear husband, we have found our sacred center.
I hope everyone else is watching.
I'm doing this.
I think I picked the wrong character. She looks a lot. She's done well. Increasing the aesthetics of her house has helped. Julia's birthday.
Empress Julia's birthday, meaning weeks of celebration, one can assume, in the grotesque.
And don't
Sounds
tell
fun.
me, Emperor Lucius wants Governor Naucratius's help with the preparations.
We can't know exactly what to expect, but I
This is
recommend
that guy.
setting aside a few stacks of terracotta tiles. One can never have enough.
Now we get some tiles on the go.
There is a shortage of workforce in one of your cities.
Okay, we're now at a deficit of fellows and must attract more. So what production building am I going to put here? Where can I see some stats about? Have a look at this. We could definitely be creating more in the way of timber, or wood at least, presumably timber as a result. Bread is a need for me personally. I feel that without bread, I'm not making the most of the situation I find myself in. So, okay, this is kind of what I need to see. So the supply is
Why don't we build an amphitheater
more than demand.
stands? I want to see monkeys in armor, riding dogs.
Bet you do.
Amphitheaters are colossal undertakings, Ere. Besides, the Roman template is generally built in strict sequence.
So we can stand to have some more porridge and tunic production houses, and maybe it would make sense to put one in the town if it gives me a benefit. Does it really? Does this one in particular give me a benefit? I haven't built a road here. Porridge kitchen doesn't have an aura, whereas the spinner does.
We are short on help.
Okay, so the spinner has bonus effects. But I don't really need another spinner. Let's have another spinner. Everyone's going to enjoy having a spinner in the neighborhood, it would seem. I probably should cease my selling of basic goods. I don't want to. I need those. Can make the profit on the Let's not sell sardines. No. 0. Take it down. Or just have it 70. Once we have 75 sardines, you can do what you will. Let's keep the oats. Retain the oats. I'm not willing to part with. Maybe I am willing to part with porridge. I'm willing to part with porridge, but only when it's above 30, because we need some in the tank in case we run over a rough patch. After playing Banished, I feel like I need, in these kind of games, need stockpiles of immense size, because you never know what's going to hit. Banished is a great game. You'll own nothing, eat porridge and be happy, and have no DRAM for the foreseeable. RTS games are the best, but this one is not one of the best. It scratches the itch for me. It's low key, it's relaxing, very little happens. We just it's kind of like gardening. And maybe that's something that you won't enjoy watching, but something I enjoy doing, and therefore I will probably continue to do it. I have played Stellaris. That's a good game too. But even less to stream. Even less for anyone to look at. Anno games are very cozy, exactly. And from time to time, I wish, or quite often in fact, I wish to settle back into that. Since you like resource management and decision paralysis, I highly recommend King of Dragon Pass. I don't know King of Dragon Pass. I do like resource management. But I do also like, I don't know, as I said, I don't know what that game is, but I do also like something nice to behold. Yeah, so what, tell me more about King of Dragon Pass. I could just look at it, but I'd like to hear more. There's no more information being provided regarding King of Dragon Pass. King of Dragon Pass is a resource management strategy where you manage a tribe in the land with many other tribes, and you have a lot of emergent events. Sounds like a sales pitch. Is that your game? A lot of emergent events. I could only play a game like this so I'm conquering rival villages. You can you can do battle later on in the game. Speaking of which, how's my ship doing? I just sent it out here and forgot all about it. So he's found this island, which is fairly nearby. Thing is, I tend to be a little slow off the blocks in terms of conquering. I get very caught up in my long fields and whatnot and forget that I should be sowing my wild oats, etc. Okay, well, let's continue his... once I actually press play from the pause we're currently on. I looked it up and Google said this. Originally released for PC, the game was a commercial failure. Doesn't mean to say it's bad, just maybe means that it's been forgotten about. The Melis, thanks for the sub, and Chrysalis MC also, thank you very much for the sub.
Where's the warehouse?
For fuck's sake. 3 warehouses already? It's too much. Oh man. Whoever gave me that tip, you've made my life a lot harder. Where's the warehouse? Bit of a pickle, that one. I could try and I could maybe I'll move this one. I'll move it, but then it's going to delay things over there. But it may make sense in the long term. No, it's going to be too far away, isn't it? Is it? So this one requires a warehouse within the... maybe? As soon as I started bowing to their demands, I knew things were going to go wrong. They didn't yet deserve tunics, and I knew that. But for some reason, I proceeded to make the tunics. Look what's befallen us now. Probably need a warehouse for the sheep if you don't have one already. Oh yeah, right you are. Okay. Thanks for pointing that out.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
The families never left. They breathed in the dust and debris of Ocassus, paid for it with early death. But they never left.
You need sardines, I see. Offers, but it says need. Okay, it's a need. No, she's offering me sardines. I have more than enough sardines. Thank you for thinking of me, but it's not gonna happen. This one is as yet untouched. I've already know I'm falling behind, and these guys are gonna fucking destroy me.
Lucius had so much change, this villa feels almost new. But it used to belong to my father, Emperor Serdius.
Let's go this way. Forget it. You're out in the sticks here. Can I do? I can only do one. I can't do an alt to send him on a route, seemingly. Okay. Can I? I've set a waypoint.
Time flies, as do we.
No. I don't think you can set consecutive waypoints, which is a bit annoying.
Storage can't hold your greatness, Gav.
Got so much wood right now. So we can sell some timber. We're fit to bursting with timber. If anyone requires above, say, they can take the top off of the timber, but no more. Get your thieving mitts off my timber.
Everything is perfect for the governor's visit.
I should have built more houses already. Oops. No, cancel, cancel. Move, cancel, demolish. Shit. One misclick.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
I know that it's a little egregious to send them all the way around here and all the way back the way just to get to their home. Even more so on this side, but I'm not entirely sure how big I'm building here, so I don't want to start putting in roads that may hamper my... No, you know what? I'll build one like this and like this. Very good. We're almost... almost in profit. Can we put the taxes up on this house?
Our scouts have sighted new land.
It may be the case that that's only something I can do later on.
We stand, waiting.
Continue. We have a great many pieces of wood, suggesting we need another sawmill. Do we though? Come on then. Go for a sawmill there. Timber is a solid basis on which to build. It's good to have too much over too little. Still don't have enough workers. And here I realise I've made a dreadful mistake. It's okay. I'll do for now. No, look, that's how do I de-road this road? Just build a double road for now. Maybe that's fine. Gives them a little more room to maneuver. Still need to produce these tiles. I expect we have enough in the way of clay. No, we don't, because there's insufficient workforce. Ah, because we need the plebeians. Okay.
Cock 'em sardines, dripping with oil, picking me teeth with the bones.
I need to give up this, I wanted to make them suffer looking up at this house, feeling that they could not have that house. But in actual fact, I was only limiting myself, so. 2 more, and now, finally, we can get some clay on the go. It's been a long time coming. Ah, so this one has a negative effect. Good to know. Negative effect on everything. Wow, it really needs to be out here on its own. Because the fire safety issue. Okay. So it's a trade-off. They may all be set on fire. However, they will have tiles. So it's a case of how much do you want these tiles? Do you want the tiles enough that you're willing to burn alive for them? It's not a question I think I'm able to pose to them, unfortunately. I can only infer it from their behaviour. I don't wish to burn this dog. I wouldn't particularly mind if this person was destroyed by fire. Not sure what is going on with this head and neck scenario. Oh, it's a off the shoulder number. Okay. Again, I wouldn't mind if he was extinguished by fire. It's a mixed bag. Unfortunately, I can't put only the ones I wish to see suffer in peril. I place them all under equal likelihood of death by fire. We're almost in profit. Things have started well. We don't yet have tiles. I think maybe this is a good place to stop. Made a decent effort of beginning to make a life for these people. Some of whom deserve it, some of whom maybe do not. Many ruins to uncover in future should we wish to. Like so. What's this? Emaciated survivors. Thanks. Yeah, I think this is a good place to save. Look at this guy, man. When I read his bio, I felt that I would be able to relate to him, but he was missold to me massively. Let's just leave it at Marcus 1. I think that does the job. Hello. Did anyone other than me enjoy that? I guess is the question. Is it a situation where I do what I want and other people merely put up with it? Dominis, thanks for the sub. I thanked you already? I appreciate it. Many thanks. I did announce my stream on a YouTube community post, which is the only place I can announce a stream. I don't have any other. I think I can schedule one in Twitch, but I haven't done that yet. I don't really know what that does. Does that inform anyone of what's going to happen, or does that just... There it is. Or does that just put it in the tab on my page? Oh yeah, you can schedule on YouTube, but I have not done that either. Is that more useful than probably? I don't know. I'm just playing it by ear, really. As I said the other day, I found that if I didn't say somewhere that it was going to happen, that it in fact never happened. So tonight I forced myself to make the post saying it was going to happen, and then I rushed desperately to make it so that it could in fact happen, only 2 minutes late. So it's a bit of a... I like to really hem myself into a situation so I have no other option, because otherwise I may just not ever do it. So allow comments on old streams. They're off right now. I don't know why they're off, but now that they're off, I'm kind of reluctant to turn them on. I'm like quite enjoying the peace of it. It's just, it goes out and then it's done. Speak now or forever hold your peace. So that's the approach I'm taking. It's probably not the most commercially viable one, but that's not really what we're about, is it? So, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just making up as I go along, really. We can do whatever we want. Exactly right. Are you going to play another... Oh, it went. Message retracted. Am I going to play another game, as in a different game? Am I enjoying the stream experience? By and large, yes. I really enjoyed the card game. I felt that it was engaging me, and I felt, maybe also because I didn't post about it beforehand, I felt very much like, if anyone's here, sure, you can be here, but I don't mind if, you know, you're not into it. Whereas today I made the post of like, this is happening, guys. And then I enjoy playing Anno, but I know it's a slow-paced game, and that's fine with me. And therefore, I suppose I have to consider what's fine with me and go from there. But yeah, it still feels very experimental. What did anyone think of Skogdal? Skogdal was very fun. Skogdal was entertaining. I find the question I asked unnecessary, so I'm retracting the message. Sorry. Okay. Well, I mean, I saw it. So you failed to retract it in time. The art looked like drawings from the Gulag. I really liked the art. I liked the music. I liked the things that happened. I liked the cards. It was cool. So I will certainly play that again. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was fine. This game or Skogdal, or either, or neither. I do not like the crows. I felt that the crows bested me. The problem is with that game is I didn't take it seriously enough to begin with. I was thinking, I have loads of health. It's been quite a long time since I played a card game like that, so I was of the mind that I had a lot of health. This fight's no big, and I really didn't seek to protect myself to the extent I probably should have done in order to survive, and now I'm really paying the price because I have very little in the way of health and seemingly no way to gain a significant amount more. So I might have shot myself in the foot quite early. I don't think Skogdal has much more to offer. It was fun though. It has more to offer to me. So... And you're in my house. I've never actually been interested in card games before, but watching your stream made me see that they're actually interesting. A comment like that, do you actually mean that, or are you just saying what you think I want to hear? That's it. It doesn't sound like a real person having a thought. But maybe you genuinely did feel that way. Sorry, was that mean? I'm interested in people and how their brains work. Maybe your brain is different to my brain, and therefore you harsh, but I do. You do what? Sorry, I forgot why I even asked. Because people talk about Balatro all the time, and it just seems boring to me, lol. Give it a go, it's very fun. It is a fun game. But then again, you probably, if you have indulged in a streamer streaming that game, then maybe you have got an idea about it and it's just not your thing. That's okay. Sorry guys. I'll tone it. It's just this is new for me. And I sometimes may ask questions that sound overly blunt. I mean nothing by it. I am merely interested in the crowd that gather. Okay, alright, thanks everyone for coming to my stream. I was disappointed. Thanks everyone for coming to my stream. For fuck's sake, did I actually just say that? Thanks for coming to my party. Anyway, I must admit that I was a little bit disappointed that I've bought this card and it doesn't exactly... Anno is not running smoothly. It's running okay, but it's causing issues elsewhere, and it's pretty patchy, as it turns out, on the cutscenes, or if you'd like to call them that. Okay. Good night, everyone, and see you next time for whatever it is that will occur. Goodbye.